Alright, let's have a look, shall we? Oh no. Oh no. So, this is Elvis. No, this is not Elvis. Rock and Roll Adventures, created in 2007 for the Wii, PlayStation 2 and PC, was a phenomenal hit. Everyone who played it thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. It even got higher scores than Super Mario Galaxy. What do you mean I've just made that up? I would never do such a thing. Look, I'll even find the Wikipedia page. Wikipedia never lies. It doesn't even have its own Wikipedia page. It just uses Ninjabread Man's one right at the bottom. Now, Ninjabread Man is infamous in the Wii shovelware category, but you never see anyone ever mention this game. Why? Is it actually worse? Well, I've already played the game, and it took me 34 minutes to 100%, so... In this game, who even knows the story? The manual doesn't even have anything in it really. In fact, the box art and manuals are practically identical between all these popcorn arcade games. Kind of unrelated, but IGN gave this game a 3, but Mini Desktop Racing a 1.2? Now, I've played all of these, and I have to say, I had way more fun with the racing one than both of these platformers combined. Anyway, that's a review for another day. Just wanted to mention that because it actually shocked me quite a bit. Anyway... Story. There is none. Levels. There are 4, and the tutorial is included, same as Ninjabread Man. If you don't know, all these games play exactly the same. Same menus, same controls, etc. The only thing that's different is the art. So, let's hop into a level, shall we? There are 8 CD discs that you must collect in order to beat the level. That's it. That's all the game has to offer. I'm pretty sure in Anubis 2, or the second, or whatever it's called, there was at least a boss level, but here there are none. I guess they just couldn't figure out who would be a good boss for Elvis. I mean, not Elvis. There's a few enemies which range from a radio, I think, cymbals and a drum. The levels are designed with CD cases and musical objects, which is at least something. The level design is weird though. Why is there just a long helix slide at the end of the level that doesn't even work properly? The controls, oh god, the controls are awful. So you'd think pressing the A button would be a jump, right? Well, wrong. It's actually a shake of the nunchuck. Yep, what a load of rubbish. Well, thankfully, they actually had brains, and also put it on the Z button. It's no A, but it's at least better than waggling the nunchuck. As it's the Wii, you must include motion controls, so they made shaking the Wii remote an attack. You'd think this wouldn't be too bad, but it just does not work. I don't even know how they did it, since you'd need to only register any movement of the Wii remote. But no, it just does not work. You get another attack which uses the B button with motion aiming, which barely works. This is a ranged attack, which is super overpowered. Each time you kill an enemy, it charges up the guitar power. At the lowest level, it takes like 5 hits to kill an enemy. However, once you max it out, you can kill any enemy in 1 hit. Last thing about the controls, when aiming, that moves the camera. There are no camera controls in this game, so I just end up keeping the cursor on the screen the whole time to move the camera. Enemies drop hearts, which, well, heal you. Once you get enough, you get an extra life. Not like you'll need them anyway. Best part about these is that lives don't carry over to other levels, so there is really no point in getting any extra lives. Once you collect all 8 discs, you open the teleporter thingy, and you stand in the middle of it. Oh, wait, it's got glass around it, so now you have to spend extra time trying to jump into the gap. And the level is over. Do that 3 more times, and that is it. There isn't really much to say about this game. It's just bad, boring, and horrible to control, which is why I'm baffled IGN gave this a 3 out of 10, but the driving game of 1.2.
Okay, that's all the time I've got. I've got to get back to playing Animal Crossing New Horizons on my Nintendo Switch 2.
Yes, it's plugged in. What is going on? Oh my god.